You're new. Who are you? What reputation's that? If you weren't expecting anything more exciting than a sleepy dive bar for old drunks and a nightclub that missed the trance scene about 10 years too late, then get ready for a good time. Things have just been tense around here lately. I can't put my finger on what the hell it is, but I'm really tired of walking on eggshells around the other denizens here. What do you say we go have some fun? It's nothing, never mind. Forget it. I'm Kuei-jin, Wang Kui, an Asian vampire, whatever you want to call it. But I'm supernatural, just like you. Get to know me a little better. It'll all start to make perfect sense. My philosophy is to understand the living as well as I can. Figuring out the other unliving, it's just the other side of the same coin. If I can safely spend a night with one of your kind, then I'll be that much wiser. Well, it's because you're just so special and magical to me. But seriously, I know how new you are to this. I know you're not entrenched in the politics the others waste their time on. So, I'm hoping you won't judge my offer by what's on the surface, and instead just let go and enjoy a night of dining and fucking with me. Oh, gosh, I hadn't thought of that. Look, you aren't exactly a conventional companion by kuei-jin standards, but our beloved elder isn't exactly playing by the rulebook lately either, so it's fair game as far as I'm concerned. I'm not really in the mood to dig into the details, but the short version is what we call the Mandate of Hell. If an elder, Ming Xiao, proves to be a corrupt bitch, which she has, then basically I don't have to do what she says anymore. In this case, it's under the table deals she's been cutting with the enemy. That's you. If she can play politics with the Westerners, then surely I can afford a night of dancing with your kind. Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. I've heard Hollywood has some killer strip joints. Want to check it out? The first thing you need to know about me is that I'm into just about everything. If it fucks, I'm willing to try it once. And I'll do it again if it felt good. So, grab a couple girls, enjoy a slow dance, then take them down fast. Sound like a plan? Oh, of course not. I want to grab every knight by the balls and twist it around until it screams and shows me everything it's made of. Here, let me pick up the tab for us. My treat. I'll go talk to some of the girls. Meet me in that room in the back, and we'll start our little party. What do you mean? You walk up, poke a couple holes in her neck, and drink the blood. What? You think I'm some kind of corpse-scrapping chinmei? It's kuei-jin for carnival whore. You think I'm some kind of carnival whore? I'm fucking agreeing with you. God, you're gullible. Most kuei-jin, when they start the unlife, are mindless savages. They'll eat anything to get their chi fix, including flesh and bones. We call them chinmei. Of course, we get most of our sustenance from corn dogs and pig ears. Of course we can. Most kuei-jin drink blood because it's the easiest way to steal chi. Starting out though, flesh is the only thing that comes naturally. And those of us that have really been around for a while can take chi from the breath of the living, right out of the air, or even just absorb it. I don't understand that though, seems, I don't know, impersonal to me. It's like soy sauce, but less salty. But if you want a serious answer, chi is intangible. It's the essence of life, the universe itself. Everything that's alive carries a sense of chi with it. It's what we crave, you and I, because we don't have any of our own. I don't know. Aren't you just some undead rape victim? Don't ask me that question. Look, let's just get this started. I'll see you in the back.
Like what you see?
Looks like we got carried away. It was hard to let go. She was so fresh and spicy and tasty. We should probably blow this joint before someone notices. Oh, don't go soft on me now. Death is just part of the life cycle, and these humans were wasting their lives. Just as well they die now to serve our pleasure. Chances are they'd just as soon get beat to death by some drunk pimp anyways. Hey, it's okay. This never gets easier. You know what you need? A stiff drink. Let's get out of here. I'm ready for a little bar hopping. You know anywhere worth mentioning? And there has to be dancing. I'm ready to dance. All right, let's hit it. I'm going to grab some drinks. Bartender, I'm gonna need 5 shots of Jack. And do you have a kitchen? Can I get a sampler plate of whatever you've got? You gotta take your shots with some crappy fried food, or it's not a night out. You mean blood really is the only thing you'll eat? Ah, damn. You really did get all the hard knocks in on life. Okay. I'll pass on the food. But I'm still getting wasted tonight. My philosophy is simple. Enjoy life. Embrace your passions, your pleasures. People make themselves so unhappy resisting the things that make them feel best. I can't understand why. Finally, someone who gets it. You're so right. It's the same way on my side of town. And the older kuei-jin are also stuffy and boring. I think they forgot how to enjoy themselves. Like they forgot what it means to be human. Kuei-jin largely agree that life actually kind of sucks. And that we need some kind of tangible experience to escape it. What we don't agree on is the best way to do that. So we all come up with different, neat little ideas about the true path to enlightenment, and we call it a dharma. The way I see it, the only way we're going to understand what it means to be dead is to understand what it means to be alive. So, I live each night like it's my last night. This is my path in life, my dharma. We usually refer to it as that thing the cool kids over there do. But if that's too long for you, the official title is The Dance of the Thrashing Dragon. That's me. Yes, but they're all terrible. There's a dharma that would prefer to suffer for eternity rather than enjoy the life all around us. There's another path that would have us move around and study the dead. The dead! The chance to live again, and they would waste their time on the dead. Well, wait. I've wondered about kindred. Do you have some kind of similar path? Do you have a purpose? So what's your clan's mantra? I knew there was something more human about you. Interesting that your blood would lend so much to your personality. I like it, though. Well, enough chit-chat. What do you say we show these kids what it means to dance? Perfect! Let's go shake our asses until we find our next morsels. Hey, you mind if we move the party over where it's quiet for a bit? I just met these two guys. They seem cool, and I think they might be able to hook us up. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, I think they have a little pot they'll share with us, one way or another. Glad to see you're not some kind of uptight straight-edger. Now, just be cool. Follow my lead.
So, you guys party or what? Alright, this is some premium shit, so don't cash it out. You'll feel that pretty quick. Good stuff, eh? So, you and her, you guys an item or what? Oh, that's cool. I don't want to be cock-blocked then.
Talk about a couple of winners. But at least they delivered. Tastes like he had a hint of whiskey in him. Definitely some beer. Import, I think. Quite good taste, actually. Anyways, the buzz should kick in pretty soon, so things should get interesting. Oh man, getting crunk on stoners is just the beginning. You really want to get fucked up? Try sucking heroin out of a messed up drug dealer. Been there, done that. Actually hitting the bowl is just a wasted gesture at this point, but I always do it, you know, for the sake of tradition. Anyways, I think it's time we moved on, don't you? This place has a good freak show factor, but I want to take it up a notch. I want to see the freakiest place north of Orange County. Maybe even find someone to take home tonight.
There! Those are the ones that left those girls for dead! I can practically smell the wretched sin fuming off of that one! Get him!
Oh, please. Hunters. They never learn. Looks like we'll be sending a few more to meet their fabled god.
The night's still young, kindred. Violence is nice, but we'll be back to fucking and feasting soon enough.
Okay, so I was thinking, this time, maybe we go try our best pickup lines to get some boys and girls to join our party, then meet up later. Oh, sweet, sweet kindred. You're right. I can practically hear the wedding bells already. Should we have salmon or chicken at the wedding? Oh wait, that's right, you can't eat. Guess we'll have to fight over blood types instead. Oh, well, you're less than a prude than I thought, but, well, let's just see how wild things get. You're sweet, but to be honest for once, I don't want to hurt you. Cool. Grab the hottest date you can find and meet me in the balcony.
Hey. So, anything fun going on tonight? Oh, well, maybe you and your friend could use some company.
Not bad, not bad. This one will taste quite nice, I think. Of course, let's do this the easy way.
Bartender, I need 4 shots, stat.
Ugh, that was a regrettable choice for a victim. That boy tasted like old socks and paint chips. I think he'd been drinking coffee all day, not the bourgeois gourmet stuff either. The mass-produced crap that tasted piss. Oh, I'm sorry I put your close personal friend in the hospital. I didn't realize you were pals. You should know, before you make a mess, leaving your heart out. before I took his chi. He told me he burglarizes apartments for a living. Come on, I'm practically doing this city a favor. This place is run by kindred, isn't it? I thought they'd do a better job keeping trash like that out. I see. So she has leadership in the court, or she's part of your rule, or... I'm throwing out a bunch of words that mean nothing. The woo is like... Okay, so imagine you die, you come back, you get taken in by this secret society, and then you find a few others, maybe like 3 or 4, that you see eye to eye with. You guys form a sort of posse that sticks together the next 100 years or so. It's kind of like joining a new family in the afterlife, but handpicking your siblings. Circle jokes. Mostly circle jokes. Seriously, it's just like any family unit. We're there to get each other's back when we're in trouble. Keep us company over the course of a century or a millennium. Keep us sane. Occasionally, the court will pass down orders to a woo, and we pretty much have to carry them out. But generally, we do our own thing. It's a little complicated. All the woo within a certain area tend to stick together, pick a leader, an elder, and handle all their shit together. Just a way to stay organized, I guess. LA, for example, we have the court in Chinatown, led by our dear two-faced Ming Xiao. Anyways, your people have a similar arrangement, don't they? Interesting. And here I was taught you were all ready to rip each other's throats out. I did hear through the grapevine that Mr. Lacroix is about as popular as Miss Xiao. And by that I mean, he's one awkward silence away from being usurped. I think I'm finally ready to wind down for the night. Any chill places around here we can mellow out? No, I'm being serious this time. We all need some balance, even me. What a great idea. The ocean is so beautiful. Not a bad way to end the night. Me? You don't really want to know. Do you? Really, I don't want to bore you. Well, first thing you should know is that I haven't always been a woman. My name hasn't always been Kalyan either. Nobody decides who gets a second chance. It just happens. In some cases, you don't even get to choose how you come back. In my case, I used to be a man named Kai. This, what you see now, was his girlfriend when we both died. Who knows? The universe has a cruel sense of humor, I guess. When the troubled spirit wills it, you come back, to fulfill whatever karmatic balance you upset when you were alive. Sometimes the universe wills that you experience the second breath from a new perspective. Overdose. Heroin. Kalyan got me into some pretty hard shit, when I was still so young. She was a little bit older, and she was my first. She had me wrapped around her little finger. I was so dazzled with sex. Everything in my world seemed so new and fresh. It was easy for her to bend me any way she wanted. We met in university. I was just 19. We got a batch from a guy that wasn't our usual hookup. The stuff must have been too pure, or laced with something nasty. But after we shut up, we were both on the floor. It wasn't until I came to my senses, days after I had eaten what was left of my own former body, that I realized who I was or what had happened. It wasn't until then I'd realized I'd become Qingmei and got a grip on things. It's a miracle I've made it to where I am today. When I was brought into kuei-jin society, they introduced all these different dharmas to me, but the dance of the Thrashing dragon really struck a chord with me. This love for life and experience sits well with me, I think. My purpose is to revel in all the things that I missed out on dying so young, and to help others experience life, so they don't make the same naive mistake I did. It's just a sick irony that I have to do it through the body that led me astray in the first place. Thanks for listening to me. Not many know that whole story. You're one of the lucky few, bloodsucker. Well, I could stare at the Pacific all night. But we're just about out of time. The sun will be up in an hour. I hope I don't need to tell you that's not worth sticking around for. Yeah, I guess this is good night. I think you know this is also goodbye. We may both be living in LA, but we're worlds apart. It's a pity. I had a lovely time tonight.
Hi, it's the new kid on the court the other night. He's with a fucking kuei-jin.
I get. Are you a traitor or just stupid? She's a goddamn kuei-jin. I guess you're a traitor and stupid. We don't tolerate their kind on our turf, kid. Don't worry though. We'll save LaCroix the trouble of scheduling your execution.
Thanks for sticking up for me. I know you didn't have to do that. I think we both really need to get the hell out of here now. Really? Really? That many drugs in your system, and that's how you're going to ask me back to your place? You know I wasn't reborn yesterday. I've seen the way you've been checking me out since we left Chinatown. That's refreshing. Nothing quite turns me on like someone who knows what they want and isn't afraid to say it. Now I'm in bated breath, wondering who will end up on top. Nice digs. You decorate it yourself? I'm not going to lie. I've been dying to try this for a while now. See if the fabled kindred live up to their reputation, I mean. Some people like to annotate this, but what do you say we just...